Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Books and Finances. Today I'm going to be doing my September closeout and also my October budget. So let's start off with my September goals. So if you did watch my video in the beginning of the month of September, I did a budget with me and also the goals that I wanted to accomplish for the month. So let's just go over these. So for financial, it was keep expenses under $1,400. I'm just going to say that did not happen. So I'm going to cross that out. Fully fund Halloween, I needed $115 and I did accomplish that. Finish our Christmas fund of $600. I needed $200 and I did accomplish that. The next one was pay off Chase credit card, which is a current balance of $2,000. This was not completed. My husband has a balance of like, I want to say maybe $1,200, $1,300. And the reason why we weren't able to pay it off for the month of September is because he's still waiting for payment from a job. And a lot of the purchases that he made were from a material and gas and stuff for that one. So once he gets paid, we're going to definitely pay that off. It is a little bit tricky for his Chase credit card because he does use that for work. So he uses this for gas, for toll, for material, for lunch, you know, things like that. So there's usually a revolving balance, but we did have a conversation and our goal is for him to have a zero balance at the end of the month. That way we can start off the beginning of the month with a clean slate. And then just, you know, have the habit of paying it off. And having a zero balance. Okay, so personal was read 5 books. I read 4 books, so not really accomplished that. And the books that I read were okay. I will link my Goodreads account below if you guys are interested in seeing what I'm currently reading, what my ratings are for each book that I read. But the book that was my favorite for the month of September that I read was Before I Let You Go by Kennedy Ryan. So good. I cannot wait to read her other 2 books. And yeah, really recommend it. The next one was post items to sell on Mercari and Facebook Marketplace. I did list 2 items on Mercari and one of them did sell. I just shipped it out. So I guess that kind of was an accomplishment. So I'm just going to check it that was done. All right. So moving on to the budget. So I already put in the numbers, the actual numbers for everything. And I'm just going to go over that with you guys. For income, I projected $6,978, but we brought in $8,755.51. Now, just for context, my paycheck, I do have a 9-to-5. My husband doesn't have a 9-to-5. Like, he has odds and ends job. He does work construction, so and he's self-employed. So sometimes, or he works with a contractor, it just depends. So his income varies a lot, and he makes sure to bring in $1,620 a month. Unfortunately, for September, he only brought in $810 from that guaranteed income, right, for work. For sinking funds, I used $256, and the other income here is $1,837.56. This is because he sold a truck. So he tends to buy these cars, usually they're trucks, for a really good deal. He fixes what needs to get fixed and then he sells them and makes a profit. So I think he did make a little bit of profit on that. I don't remember exactly, but once he sold it, he gave me the money and I was able to distribute it. So anyways, all right. For bills, I projected $3,934. It was a total of $3,690.73. And the reason why is because my utilities, I had already paid that. So pretty much the only utility I had to pay for September was our gas and electric bill. And I had already previously put like $100, I think it was, I don't even know, like $100 or something, $150 already from August paycheck to cover September's bill. And all I needed was $7.50. The extra $100 is going towards October's utility because the bill. I get paid on October 4th and my bill is due on October 4th. So, all right. And what else? Car insurance went down. Instead of 175, it was 120 because I did remove one of the vehicles. And then daycare, I budgeted a lot more, but I already had some money in my daycare envelope, so I didn't need that much. So all I did was, it was $970. All right, so on to my cash envelopes here. I did a lot of spending. So in total, I had projected $1,340, but I actually spent $2,778.99. And this includes sinking funds. So gifts, family funds, self-care, home, and I forgot what other sinking fund I pulled from. So that was a total. I want to say for groceries, I stayed within budget. The reason why I went a little over is because I am getting deals from this website called, I think it's Go To Aisle or Go Try Aisle, something like that. I will leave a link down below, but pretty much you purchase an item, like say you go to Safeway and you purchase an item that is part of that. So just for example, I went to Safeway the other day. If I bought a 6-pack of this, which was $7.99, and I submitted my receipt, they would reimburse me $7.99. So that's how that website application works. And it's through like your text messages. That's how you get those deals. So I think that's why, but I also got reimbursed. So the other here includes Go Aisle, Ibotta, reimbursements. Let's see what else. Eating out, it definitely went over, and the reason why is because we got sick towards the end of the month, and I was just not feeling it. Like, I'm still not 100%. I'm still trying to get, you know, better, but it really took a toll on me, and taking care of others while I'm sick is really difficult. And one of the things that I didn't want to do was cook or worry about cooking. So I did do a lot of eating out, at least twice a week, which actually more, I'm gonna say it like 3 times. But it is what it is, you know. For gas, it was a lot less. It was 140, but that's only because my husband did fill up my gas tank, so I didn't count that as part of my budget. Household definitely went over $283, and I think that was in part for pots and pans that I purchased and like a bunch of other couponing deals. And then for pets, it was $183. And yeah, I'm realizing that I spoil my cats. My dog, he gets spoiled, but not as much because he's more like, I like to feed him like homemade food. Like I'll do ground beef and vegetables. But my cats, I tend to buy them a different variety of foods and treats. So, and their litter. I buy a lot of litter too. I have 2 cats. For spending, I spent $137, and that was probably like 3 reloads of Starbucks, and I forgot what else. And then my kids was $113.98. This included their Scholastic Book Fair stuff. Beauty was $0. Shopping was $155.06. I'm just gonna say this, TikTok shop got me. I did like 3 purchases for clothes, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. I need to delete TikTok, or I need to unfollow or not even participate in these lives because they got me. And then miscellaneous was $406.63. This included $200 for a washer machine. I had mentioned that ours was broken. I was washing clothes by hand, and that was very tiring. So it was gonna cost us $200 just to have someone come out here to do the diagnostic on our washer machine. That did not include parts and labor, whatever needed to get fixed. And I was like, nope, I'd rather spend money on either a used washer or a new one. So we found a used one on Facebook Marketplace for $200, and it has been working amazing. So that was well worth it. And then I forgot what the other miscellaneous purchases were. And then yeah, gifts was $43. It was my husband's birthday, but I had already purchased his birthday gift the month of August. And then family fun was $66, self-care, and I forgot what other sinking fun. I did get my hair done. I removed my hair extensions, so, and I got a haircut. So I think that was a total of $160. So now I will be saving on my hair because I'm not getting hair extensions until, I don't know, whenever I can fit it into the budget. I just felt like the hair was it's good, right? But I work from home. I'm only out 1 day a week when I'm working in the office, or on the weekends if we go somewhere. So majority of the time I'm here at home. I was like, I'm not styling my hair. It's not looking good. Like, I just brush it and put in a braid or something. So I'm like, what's the point of me having this long hair when I'm not even styling it and no one's really seeing me, you know? So I just figured, you know what, I'll have my short hair, my short thin hair, and it's okay. Okay, moving on. Debt, I didn't pay any debt because that comes out of my husband's income. So whatever income he gets, apart from what he gives me, any extra will go towards savings or debt. And I cannot wait to do my debt update. It wasn't a big chunk of debt paid in September, but it was still quite a bit. All right, so sinking funds, everything was fine. So that was 620. Actually, no, it wasn't 620. Sorry, let's see. 560 plus 56 plus 10, $626 was the total. So $6 extra. For savings challenges, it was a total of, I have it right here. Savings challenges, a total of $1,253. So that was great. I actually already did my savings challenge on stuffing. I don't know if I'm going to post that before this video or not, but yeah, it was really good. It was a really good savings month for September, and I am so happy. So overall, so this is everything, the totals. This is the income, the bills, cash envelopes, sinking funds, and the savings challenges. I actually included Christmas and college as part of the sinking fund. So that's why it's 826. So if I subtract all of these from the income, I'm left with $13.57, which is correct. That is what I currently have in my checking account before payday. It's actually a little bit less. I think I'm off by like a couple dollars because it's like $11 and some change, which I'm not even mad about, because closing out my budget has been a struggle for years. And I'm like, okay, if I'm off by a few dollars, that's okay. All right, so moving on, I think, so anyways, reflecting on this, I think overall it went really good. I know for the month of October it's gonna be different. So let's go to October. So I already pre-filled out all of the categories here, and I'm just gonna enter the amounts with you guys. All right, so for income, from my paycheck, let's see, I'm gonna try to zoom this in a little bit. I am projecting $5,360. My husband, it will be, hold on, I'm sorry. Let's see, 2680 plus 2680. Yeah, so my husband will be $1,620. For sinking funds for the month of October, I have an annual membership coming out, so I know for sure I'm gonna get $165 from my sinking funds. Other is anything extra. Say my husband makes extra money and he gives it to me, or he sells something, or I sell something, or social media income, or anything, right? So I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna leave it at 0. And then rollover, it was from previous month, $13.57. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna leave that blank because I want to make sure what my checking account balance is, because I said it was like 11 and some change. So I can't check that right now, but I will later. So let's just tally that up. So 5360 plus 1620 plus 165 plus, I'm just gonna say $10 for now. That's 10. So that is $7,155 in income. For mortgage, it's gonna get its usual so it's $2,108. For PG&E, it's gonna be $225.39. For FBGMA, which is our water and sewer bill, that's projected to be about $185. Wi-Fi is going to be $115.80. I don't know why my bill is $10 less this time, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Jeez, why can I? Words are not wording. Like, I'm mumbling. I feel like I'm mumbling. Let me have a sip of this drink right here. It tastes better when it's free. Okay. Netflix is gonna be $15.49. Prime is $16.49, which I'm going to switch it to a student Prime account because my daughter's now in college and I'm gonna have her sign up for it. And then I don't know, I gotta figure out. I think I might have to cancel my Prime and then have her sign up as a student on her Prime, and then she can add me. I don't know how that works. If you know how that works, let me know. So iTunes storage is $9.99. My car insurance is gonna be like $320 or $330. But I removed a vehicle and then I added another vehicle for one of my stepsons. So he's gonna be giving me the money. And I don't know if I should include that. I'm just gonna do $135. Life insurance is its usual $16.13. Cell phone is $206. And then daycare for the month is $1,105. The AAA membership is $164.98, just $165. And then I have my car tax and my smog check that I have to do. So I'm gonna do $245 for that. Okay, so let's tally everything up. I'm gonna speed this through pretty quickly. Okay, so it says here it's a total of $4,548.27. That is a lot. That is a lot for the month of October. Compared to last month, September, it was only like 3,000 and something. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, so moving on to my cash envelopes here. For groceries, I'm going to budget $600. For eating out, it'll be $160. For gas, it'll also be $160. And then household and pets will be a total of, actually, two separate. So $80 for household, $100 for pets. Spending and kids, I do that together, so that's $120. And then miscellaneous will be $120. As you can see, I removed beauty and shopping because for the month of October, I do not plan on shopping. Like, I already shopped the month of September. I got a few clothes. I should not be shopping anymore. That's why I decided not to even include that in the budget. All right. Yeah, I had planned a no spend September. Like, that was really my goal, and I completely failed that. I did not. Yeah, I definitely spent money. All right, so it's a total of $1,240 for the cash envelopes. I always forget to subtract like the remaining part, like including that here. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe I should delete this line. Minus 1240 equals 1,366.73. Okay, now moving on. Home insurance will be $56. Property taxes will get $448. So this is a total of $504 in sinking funds. So let me, yeah, that's fine. Okay, now monthly challenges, collabs, scratch offs, mini Monday, freebie Friday, tiny Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So let's see. I know for mini Mondays and freebie Friday, they each get $50 a week. So that'll be 100 times 4, so it'll be 400. And then tiny Tuesdays is getting $20, and tiny Thursdays is getting $20. So that's $40 a week. Okay, sorry. So Tiny Tuesdays, and okay, so that's 40 times 4, so 160. And then for monthly challenges, I do have, I know I have the, like I wrote it down. So, and then I have the apple picking one. I'm considering that as a monthly challenge. So in total, it'll be 495. And then my collabs and scratch offs, I think I'm gonna do, I think I'll do 200 on that one. Oh my goodness, I forgot my 2024 challenge. So 2024, let's do, I will do $30 on that one, and we'll see. Okay, so 495 plus 200 plus 400 plus 160 plus 30 equals 1,285. Okay, so I hope I was in frame because I wasn't even paying attention, but I am definitely over on these, on this, definitely over. So, oh my goodness, 504 plus 1285 equals, so 1,789, and I only have remaining 1,366 and 73 cents. So that means I am short $422.27. And that's okay. That's okay because my husband actually gave me $300 cash, so I'm using that to distribute that. So I guess I will include that as other, but I don't want to include other yet until, you know, but he did give me $300 cash earlier today. So then I'm technically only short 122.27 cents, but I'm just going to leave it like that because that's not correct. I know that I'm going to get more money. I know that either my husband or I are going to bring in more money, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So when I close out my October budget, you'll see that this negative number was nothing but a negative number. Oh my goodness. Okay, debt 0, sinking funds 504, and then savings challenges. So negative 422.27. But it's okay. I'm okay with that. I know it seems huge, but trust me, you guys, I have faith that my husband's gonna bring more money. I'm confident that we're gonna bring in more income for sure. All right, so that is my October monthly budget, and now I'm gonna go over my goals for the month. So me and my husband have a meeting the beginning of the month, or like the ending of previous month, and we kind of discuss like how it went, how much we saved, how much debt we paid off, the bills that are coming up, you know, things like that. So it's really nice to kind of sit down and have these meetings together. Oh my God, I was gonna say meetings together. So for October, I think I'm only gonna do financial goals. I'm not gonna do personal goals just because I haven't really thought about my personal goals, honestly. So much has been going on. I feel like I am behind on things. But okay, so for October, one of the things that we want to accomplish is saving a big chunk of change for our property taxes. So save $2,038 for property taxes that is due in November. Okay, so I'm hoping that we can save the full amount. If we don't save this much, I want to be able to save at least half, right, for the month of October, because it's not due until the end of November. The next goal we have is to pay off my husband's Home Depot credit card. And I don't exactly know the amount, but it should be zero balance, right? So pay Home Depot CC 0 balance. That's the goal. Okay, 0 balance. I have to look through the debts that we have and tally everything up. So I will probably do a separate video on our debt progress. All right, the next goal that we want is I want to complete the pet care savings challenge that I have. Savings challenge of 275. I need 175 to complete that. I need to get one of my cats spayed or neutered. I don't think we can afford both of them, so I think I'm going to have to get the female fixed. But it's very important because I think we're running out of time and I do not want any kittens, okay? And what else? Let's see. Another thing that we hope to save for, and that is save $200 for Black Friday shopping, because that's coming up in November. I don't want to save for it in November, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that I have at least a little bit of money just in case, you know, we want to buy something for ourselves or as gifts. I want to make sure that we have $200 saved, and then in November save more, because I think my goal is $400 for Black Friday shopping. I think that was it. Yeah, these are all of the financial goals that we have for the month, and I think it's pretty big. I guess another one that I want to add, and I'm hoping, is to pay off Chase credit card, which is the one my husband uses, or have 0 balance at the end of month. That's just a goal that for him, specifically for him, is that I really need him to, you know, if you're going to use it, make sure you have the funds to pay it off, right? So yeah, you guys, this is our October goals, and I have really high hopes that we are able to save it. Like, again, my income goes directly to bills and our cash envelopes spending, and then my husband's income goes to debt and savings. So it's been working so far. The month of September was the first month that we did it, and as you guys can see, we were able to, you know, save quite a bit of money, and I'm really happy about that. But yeah, you guys, this is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for being here, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.